5 movies, grossing movies of the week.
On the last episode, yes.
Because we did it on Saturday, so go ahead and take a look at that for this time. So at number one was with 31 million was Downtown Abbey, which is from that TV show, I guess.
Really?
You familiar with it?
I'm not, and it's pronounced Downton, not downtown. It's Downton.
My bad.
Yeah, whatever. When I was in London and my cab driver was driving me to like where my B&B was, he's like, "Oh, do you know what that building is?" And I was like, "No." He's like, how do you not know what that is? And I was like, "Because I've never been to London before. Sorry."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Have you ever heard of a show, Downton Abbey?" And I was like, maybe. He's like, "That's where it's based." And I was like, "Yeah, great." How do you not know that? And I'm like, "Listen, if you got in my car and I pick you up at LAX and I just start fucking driving you around downtown LA and Hollywood and I start pointing at random ass buildings and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, how do you not know what that is?"
Have you heard of Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
That's the alley.
Right? That's where Rob Lowe picked up that hooker, you know? Like, how do you not know that?
All right, Dumptown Alley then, Abbey.
Downtown.
Because,
I'm out of here.
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people that you, for example, maybe personally we don't know, but you hear about in the media, like everybody loves. There's nobody says ever a bad thing about
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Say a bad thing about Tom Hanks right now, dude. I dare you. See what happens, Sue. See how quick they shut down our podcast, Sue.
I stand corrected. I'm not going to say shit. I thought you were going to talk about Keanu Reeves. I'm not going to talk shit about him either.
No.
You're right. All right.
And you know, a lot of that stuff.
No, but you said he seems like a douchebag.
Yeah,
Did you not say that? Yet he was being portrayed as like a good, perfect, almost perfect guy.
Right.
But he said he came off as a douchebag.
He did, yeah, to himself.
Okay, but that's what I mean. Like, so someone that perfect could also come off as a douchebag. So I'm sorry, I'm not the only one that doesn't like douchebags. That's all I'm saying.
All right. What's your final thoughts on it?
That I love this movie. Like, I always learn, because I think I saw it twice. And yeah, like watching it a second time, it's like, oh, I didn't even realize he said that. Or, oh, you really pick up on the conversations, like the dinner table scenes. Like, you really actually listen once you continue to, rewatch this movie. I really enjoyed it because it's so intense. It's such an intensive movie. So I really like it. It kind of reminds me of like Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those unsettling movies, but like you got to sit there and watch it and experience everything. So it's up there like top 20 movies. Like, I really like this movie.
Yeah, the acting is really good.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. What you see visually, their choice in camera speeds, like when it goes from really slow to back to regular speed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because actually the person recording, the videographer, not the director, the videographer, cinematographer, he would do music videos. So that's why I don't know, like there's some kind of like aspects, like it kind of looks like a music video, like the basketball scene or whatnot.
Yeah.
But he would record music videos. So
And it's funny
That
because
shot really cool, by the way.
That last-
overhead camera.
it's funny because the last episode we had done also, he said that usually music video directors don't do that well. But this one, they actually did pretty good.
Did pretty good.
Well, yeah, so I do agree with you as far as that. Like, it's impactful in like the whole, because it makes you mad. It makes you happy at certain points where you like you're glad for the character, but then it makes you sad.
You get really invested with the characters.
Yeah.
They get so involved in their emotions and what they're going through.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a real feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's moments where their hatred becomes, like you said, like you want to join. There's some, it's hatred, no matter how you see it, but it's still an intellectual way of approaching problems like they were having, or the guy claimed they had in their community. So you do feel like you want, to a certain degree, you're like part of them.
Yeah.
Then you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were about to shave your head. You're like, no, wait a minute. What am I doing?
26.7, Zombieland 2.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Is it good or bad? I don't know.
No, because I would thought it would be closer, like at least number 2 or 1.
Oh, I see.
You know?
I love the first one, so
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I know.
It's a good zombie movie.
it's entertaining.
I might actually go see this one tonight.
Really?
So I'm thinking of checking it out tonight.
I
told
might.
you too. Yeah,
I might.
told you
I might go.
We might meet up tonight and see it.
Yeah.
How about you, Richard? Can you get out of the house tonight?
Yeah. Can you sneak out?
Come on. My back hurt. Callie's back hurt. She's like,
The bathroom's really close to the back. Peter, we go. It's really close.
you know what? They should they have those reclining
That's
chairs
fucking gross.
now.
Don't even explain it.
They should put a fucking toilet seat on.
Let me know where they do that so I won't go.
At least a fucking window from the bathroom.
They have matches. They provide matches.
Just fucking saying. Are you guys here listening to me? AMC Pacific Theater, Regal.
Hey,
Just saying.
just saying.
You never know. It's the future. Have vision, guys.
Porcelain seats, nice.
Yeah. Boy, wait,
Cold as
Just like home.
reclining, cold as fuck. Put your Coke on the side. And
Vibrating, reclining porcelain.
Drop your popcorn in there.
did I just drop my pretzel?
Hey, that's on a pretzel.
Why is it salty? Really salty. Oh man, this got really gross. Sorry.
Guys, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy.
This is a classy show.
Shitcast.
But the numbers, just in general, aren't very high.
No.
Well,
I mean,
it's the first week.
well, look, Joker made 29 this week,
Yeah,
right?
but usually the number one is like 80 million. You
Well,
know what I
a
mean?
good
Or
one.
like
Okay.
60.
So Joker last week was 55 million. The weekend before was 96 million.
Well, see, that's what I mean is that this week's numbers, like people didn't go to
Yeah,
the
but
movies.
it's still pretty high for the Joker because I mean, eventually he's gonna die down, right?
Yeah.
It
That's
made
still
more than
pretty high.
Zombieland, and that one just came out.
And the,
Yeah.
So people just didn't want to go to the movies.
No, people didn't want to go see the other movies. They just wanted to see the joke, and that's no joke, guys. Oh shit! I think I used that
Wow.
one. I think I used that on the last episode. Erase.
Erase that.
No, I'm gonna
No.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
No, so
That's all I got.
so it'll haunt
Zero
you.
day.
Keep it.
So it'll haunt you. Oh my god! You fucking cringy. Hope you're driving
Have
home.
you guys seen the Joker?
Oh
Did you guys see the Joker?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, I
Who's
want
on?
to see it.
Let's go see it, fool.
Motherfucker.
You'll see it again. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to see it, and then I saw it. I'm like, and I even told Eddie my honest opinion was, it's all right.
Yeah, he
wanna
gave
fucking
it
see it.
he gave it trash on the trailer trash.
Oh.
No, but me, remember, to me the Joker is still Heath Ledger. Like that's the kind of Joker I like. He likes more sentimental, a little
You
bit.
know,
It wasn't about sentimental. It's just a story.
I'm having
The
a
story was
shitty
good.
life.
I understand him.
I wish I had a girlfriend.
Your PMS.
We just connected.
Anybody want to hear a joke?
All right. But all right.
Are we gonna get to the fucking?
What's this show about?
All right, guys. That was your 5 top grossing movies over the weekend.
Ooh,
Yay!
sexy,
Top 5.
5.
sexy 5.
All
High
right.
five, Eddie. After sex.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either.
And why you guys actually gave each other a high five?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Let it go. Let it go.
Just
Let it
go with it. Go
Let
with
it be.
Oh, good.
All right, guys. Here
Don't
we go.
knock it till you try it.
I'm like Betty Crocker. I'm moist.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm in the giggling fucking mood today, dude.
It's Liz, man. It's
I know.
Liz.
What?
She brings it out of us, dude. Your sister brings out the stupidity in us, dude. Like,
I don't
with
know.
the
Oh,
next-
that's a compliment.
She wasn't
to
here.
us, not to us.
She wasn't here last weekend, fool.
It's also like he created this culture. Like El Chespirito created a culture where words are made up and it's a different world.
Right.
But you as an audience have to make it up or have to follow that fantasy and just sort of
Right.
go with his flow. And that's the culture that he created. It was like La Garrotera.
Yeah, that's
or
a
Chinflas or Chanfle.
Chanfle
You know, all
or-
these words that you were like, wait, what? And then you're like, because of the action of the actor, it
La
must-
Chiripiolca.
La Chiripiorca. It must mean this or it must mean
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Did you ever watch Blancanieves y los 7 chirinchun flies? Did you ever see that?
Con la,
Yeah, it was
Florinda
Chapulín,
Mesa.
Colorado. It was
Florinda
Chapulín,
Mesa,
Colorado.
La María Antonieta.
Yeah.
De las
So
Nieves.
it was instead of the 7 dwarfs, they were los 7 chirinchun flies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They even had a song, dude.
Here's my thing. I'm laughing too because when I first messaged Victor about having like a Mexican tribute type of thing,
Yeah.
I was like, I know that you guys have done tons of movie reviews and whatnot, but I was like, I wonder how well versed they are in the world of Mexican cinema. You guys are very fucking well versed. That you guys are surprising me with all these fucking names that I'm like, I honestly either had remembered or you are now taking me back to
Right.
when I was a child.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. My parents were fucking cheap. They didn't want to get a babysitter, so we would have to go to these shitty movies. And at the time, they were shitty to us. I want to see Superman, ET, even fucking Star Wars. I'm willing to see that shit, right? But they would take me to these fucking Mexican movies with fucking rats on the floor, in the theaters.
Oh, nice.
El Portal, remember $1 million
Portal, dude.
downtown LA,
Yeah.
like shittiest fucking,
Still there.
Yeah, El Portal's a theater now, dude. Like a theater.
It's
Like
like $1
to
billion
watch a
now.
theater
It's not $1 million. It's $1 billion.
We must have seen like a. We must have seen like 100 movies, dude, in the Portal, dude.
Yeah.
From Chespirito to...
So Lancashire, it was...
yeah.
It's still there. Yeah, across the street from the metro station.
North Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
We must have watched...
I think it's just a theater now, like an actual theater, right? It's not.
Yeah,
it's
they perform stuff like stage-wise, you know?
Stage theater.
yeah.
They made it look really nice on the outside. I mean, I haven't been inside
Right.
in years since it was a theater. I was telling them, I saw from Bruce Lee to The Exorcist to Chespirito to... Mario Almada movies to like the Maria movies, Paulina movies,
Yep.
El Vampiro Te Por Ocho.
Damn.
Oh wow! Yes.
Damn.
With the condoms on his freaking mouth. You will that if you ever see that movie, that will never escape your mind ever again. And whatever Dracula movie you see after that fucking movie, you will always see condoms and like coming out of the.
So just to the people, the audience know what we're talking about. So this is a vampire, and it's one of his friends or whatever that he makes in the city. They tell him, "Hey, you got to be careful out here because of AIDS. You don't want to catch AIDS." So he puts condoms on his face.
He was
It's been a while.
La Casa de Mi Padre.
La Casa de Mi Padre with Will Ferrell. That shit was funny for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then that whole shtick got old.
Well, you know what I think it was? I think people were expecting there was going to be a punchline, and it wasn't. It was just him playing a character in Spanish.
That's what I'm saying. That was the punch, but 10 minutes of it's good.
Yeah, you're right.
Diego Luna was in it.
I feel like it was like dead after, but I mean, from an actor point of view, I would have to say I commended like him having to learn
You're right.
dialogue in Spanish.
Yeah.
There's this part, I guess was it INS or something? I can't remember, immigration or the cops from the United States
The border patrol.
or something. But he,
I
but
know
he's like-
exactly what you're talking about.
and he's like, I don't speak English.
He goes, "Do you speak English?" No. No hablo inglés. Motherfuckers.
For sure, it didn't take itself seriously, but it did at
Right.
the same time.
Well, the part when they all got shot, the wedding.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if I walked in that scene, I would have been like, "What the fuck did I just miss? This is epic. This is an Oscar-winning shit I'm missing." And then they start talking. You're like, "Okay, I'm being fucking punked." What the fuck's wrong with this movie?
Ashton Kutcher speaking in Spanish will come out.
Oh, qué chingados. Estaba punk.
Estás punkeado.
Estás punkeado, güey.
It is now.
We've been over like an hour. We haven't even fucking touched up the movie.
Nowadays, you would have like a lady like from Roma or something play that kind of part. You know what I mean? When I think of indigenous kind of
I see.
you know what I'm saying?
Julitia?
Yeah.
Julitia?
That's kind of what I mean. That's all I meant.
Yeah, but remember, she was a leading actress, so she's.
Right.
But in those times,
Also think those times were different. Yeah, those
Yeah, for
times
sure.
we were not even thinking about colorism.
yeah,
You know, nowadays we're like, we want a real gay guy playing gay. We want a real trans playing trans. Which I also think an actor plays anything. If
Yeah,
you're an
right.
actor, I'm sorry, just because you're gay doesn't mean you can only play gay characters.
Right.
You can play gay, straight,
What-
you know, doesn't matter.
It's funny you say that about maybe 10 years ago. I don't remember the movie, but Andy Garcia portrayed a Mexican general. I think one of those Pancho Villa movies or whatever. I don't think it was him, but he was playing a Mexican general or something like that. And they gave him shit because I think he's Cuban. And they gave him shit. It's like, "Why are you playing a Mexican general? You're Cuban." And he's like, "I'm a fucking actor." He didn't say
play-
fucking, but he's like, "I'm a fucking actor.
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck where I'm from?"
yeah. I don't believe in that.
How
Yeah.
about Tony Montana?
Oh,
Why am
yeah.
I forgetting his name?
Yeah, Al Pacino
What
played
about
a
Al Pacino
fucking
playing?
a Cuban. And it was
Oh.
pretty obvious he was Italian, but I didn't give a fuck. No, because I liked the movie. I'm not
No,
gonna say
me
it's one
too.
of the best movies, but I liked it. I felt for the fact, okay, he's Cuban right now,
Right.
and but yet even though you can tell he wasn't, I don't care.
So that was my issue.
It.
It's like you can see an Al Pacino play Cuban, but you can't see a gay guy play straight. That's stupid because
is stupid
we're
too.
all actors.
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around, or anything along those lines.
And Mr. Hayes, what would you give it?
I'd give it cash.
Cash?
Yeah,
Anything you liked about it?
I like the cinematography. Looked really awesome. The
Yeah.
coloring. The main actress was pretty hot too.
Yes, she was.
And it seemed like the music might be pretty awesome in the film as well.
Oh yeah.
Had that Blue Monday in there.
How what they did with the trailer, how they mixed it in, like you were saying, Julio, with
The gunshots.
the gunshots and the cocks, the cocking of the gun, the cocking of the guns.
That's another show.
I missed that part.
Are you sure you didn't see it in
That's
Pornhub or something?
That's an entire movie altogether.
Yeah.
The
I was
cocking.
looking at her, not all the dudes.
What's his name? Christopher Pine or whatever. Where's not Christopher?
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking of you and Cox and shit. I'm sorry.
they've made a comeback with all this trap stuff. You know.
Yeah. And you know what it is about that? That it's funny that you say the cowbell, and it is the cowbell. Is it just me, or does it sound like it has a swing? Yet it wasn't. For what I know, the 808 did not have a swing button. You know, it was quantized, or it wasn't. Was it even quantized? I don't even think you can even quantize it. It was just timed.
There's no need to quantize it.
Right. Okay.
But it did have a swing though.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Now, but you mean by that, you don't mean as a swing as in it was made that way, or was
like,
it an option?
Eddie's like, look at him. He's like, a swing? It comes with a swing?
Well, I might get one. No, you know what? The point I was trying to kind of get across right here, guys, listening to you guys talk, which is fine. I'm enjoying the conversation. When you were talking about the question you asked right now, Victor, and you know, you guys had your own point of view, and I was thinking about, I'm a little bit younger than you guys, so I could.
You're not that young, but
I said a little bit. I didn't say a lot. A little bit
6
younger,
months.
but enough to say that I can't. For you guys, there is a pre-808 music that you could recognize, right? For me, when I hear these songs, to me like they've always been there. So there's not that one moment where I go, oh, that's so different than yesterday.
I don't know if you remember this, Hayes. Back in '92, February 1992, I'll never forget. Me and my buddy Jose, Julio knows Jose. Well, my cousin knows Jose.
I just talked to him like last week.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember. We were talking, and you remember another one of my buddies, Mike Chavez.
Yeah, of course.
Nebula. Yeah, he was there, and he did this Party Animal Jam '92. I don't know who showed up, but Mike pretty much said, "Oh, one of the guys from Sunshine Records is gonna come and check you guys out." What happened is me and my buddy were trying to be rappers at the time. We were called The Basement, and Julio, you were actually our DJ. Last minute, he ended up doing the scratching and all that for us. But we were there, and I remember he goes,
and you guys were dressed like Boys to Men.
Yeah, we had ties.
Yeah.
You were the denim shirts and the denim.
We were supposed to be some hardcore Mexican leather-shaded brown guys. Nope.
They showed up looking like Boys to Men.
Like low-budget R&B crooners, dude. Like, but anyways, we were there, and I remember we rapped, and for all I remember, we had a good time. It was fun.
There's a video of it online.
I have it. I'll probably show it to you later. Yeah. So I was.
You're in it too.
You're in it, and then there's a part where you start rapping, and I forgot my mom was there. For whatever reason, my mom was at this party.
Really?
Right.
She was there, and you started
at Burbank National Guard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you started rapping.
Well,
and you're doing more like a reggae, right? And you started doing, and then you go, Mike, any moms here? Any moms here, Mike? And I guess Mike nodded no because he was videotaping. And they're chinga tu madre si tu quieres bailar.
Oh, wow.
Chinga tu madre. And then the camera, if you look, at a glance, you see my mom walking by.
Oh no.
I mean, you didn't know.
Sorry, Mom.
But it was so dope. Like
They're all. I mean, honestly, they were all good. I thought, you know.
Dracula.
The only thing, guys, there's a lot of little things I want to bring up. Questions. Because you're the expert here on the.
Don't say anything about Keanu Reeves.
On Dracula. Keanu Reeves.
I
Oh, God.
didn't even fucking bring him up.
Was he miscast like a motherfucker?
Yeah. I mean, come on, total. That's why I'm like, you're picking on Winona Ryder for that one line, but like every one of his lines, he just looks confused. And I love Keanu Reeves. Okay, nothing. I mean, come on, he's bad at. But this movie, it's just, I don't know. He doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
just
He
tell you
doesn't
how-
emote. Like he does not emote, and he
I
looks
forgot
surprised.
he was in the movie until right now.
Right, because all the other characters,
Yeah,
you know,
everybody else was so badass, and then there was like him. I'm like, he was in it.
yeah, right. Jonathan Hawker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I mean, like I said, I love Keanu Reeves movies, you know. I love Bill and Ted. I love fucking John Wick. And there's a bunch in between.
Constantine.
There's Speed. Oh, Constantine.
Badass.
Speed. There's a bunch of stuff in between. And then, whoa. And then there was this. What I don't like is when it starts off the woman and they're just, for example, you can write a story where at the end of after you finish writing the script, you go, you know what? That could be a woman too. And you could change that character.
So that's interesting.
To-
like that
to a
movie, there was a spy movie. Maybe you guys know the name, and it was written for a man. Mm-hmm. And I believe it was Angelina Jolie.
Salt.
Mm-hmm. That she said, "Okay, I'm gonna do this movie, and you're not gonna change anything. Nothing about the romance. Nothing. You are just gonna put me in there."
Right.
And I liked the movie, and it fucking wored.
Yeah.
And it was badass. And
I
so that's
wanted a
interesting
part
that
two.
you say that.
wanted-
Like,
Right.
So one of the most memorable things that I remember, like whenever I think of RoboCop, is when they finally finish him and you see the old partner. She's at the shooting range.
Right.
Yeah.
The sound effects. To me, I don't know. I'm not a sound guy, but I fuck it every single time I think of stuff. I hear this footstep. Boom, boom,
yeah.
shit.
And every fucking time. So there's two things I really like when I think of RoboCop. It's the fucking walking. The doom, doom. I think they
he
did
weighs a
such
ton
a
and shit.
fucking great job with his walking. You're just like,
Right.
holy shit, because he was a fucking robot. You're like, I want to be that fucking robot.
Right.
And then the other like sound was the I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Great
for a
line.
I'll buy that for a fucking $1.
What's funny, when I told him, he said, you mentioned that, or I said it, one of us said that. I'm like, yeah, and we told you, and you said it. I told him, he sends me a text, I'll buy that for $1. I'm like, God damn, that is so fucking
That
memorable.
is such a memorable fucking line. And it really, if you like, I watched it like about 18 years ago, but they don't even say it that much. If you really think about it, it's just a
Maybe
commercial.
twice
It's like a
or
little
something,
show.
or
Yeah.
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it fucking stuck out. Like
Yeah.
you're like, holy shit! I'll buy that for a fucking $1. You're
Yeah.
like,
The other one to me is the lady, Lisa Gibbons. She was,
Oh, with the news
RoboCop, what
breaks.
is he? RoboCop, what is he? Where is he
oh,
come
the
from?
the newscast person. Yeah.
That's another one that I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, to Richie, you know how you were saying about the sound you were doing, that whatever.
Yeah.
You do it better. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do it
but
You mean a quarter?
you mean just pick him up with a sponge. What the fuck? He's fucking
Could you just bring a bucket?
Call the janitor.
holy shit.
Yeah, and the line that corporate guy goes, Dick, I'm really disappointed in you.
No, he goes, it's a couple of setbacks, a glitch. You call this a glitch?
That's right.
It's true. I'm like, dude, I would have had a heart attack.
That's
That's
gonna
a
affect,
lawsuit, dude. That's a business he's going out of business.
right. That's gonna affect his bonus that year.
I mean, it's like, you remember that?
Yeah.
He goes, you have 10 seconds to go. And then I guess the guy, the machine went out of order or whatever. And he goes, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Listen to it. It's a fucking lion sound effect.
Yeah, they're trying to be scary.
It's fucking weird. Why would I want a cop to sound like a lion?
Funny.
Seriously, it was like one of those things I noticed. I'm like, what?
But it's insane. There's some of the special effects stuff that you've seen because of modern technology. It was kind of cool.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You look at RoboCop and you look, yes, at the stop motion of that fucking robot, and you could tell that robot is not even there. It's something out, whatever
Right.
they're using to.
It reminds you of Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original. Yeah, but Clash of the Titans was the 70s, dude. Like early 70s.
Speaking of
or
Clash of the Titans, the fucking owl. What the fuck was the reason for that fucking owl?
Well,
I'm all like, what the fuck was that owl there for?
Who?
That little mechanical owl.
Who?
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
This motherfucker.
You know what, Vic?
You know how to throw a fucking dad joke, dude. Shut the fuck
I gotta do the
up.
write-ups. Give me the write-up slip over there, dude.
This is your verbal warning.
Why'd you
there.
drive off the road, sir? I was listening to this podcast.
All right.
Otherwise,
To moronic people, yes.
Otherwise, people are on his ass like, oh, yeah, he said about. Where did he say? Was he talking? Fuck, was
Are we
he?
just talking about Olive Berkeley or?
Was he at a rally saying this shit?
And my thing is this, and not to get political, but my thing that fucking pisses me off is he is a comedian and he's coming off to make you laugh. It's fucking obvious. But when you have other politicians, I don't want to say any names, he'll say fucking shit like all his people defend him is like, oh, he was kidding. And people go, well, he was kidding. He's not a comedian. This is fucking ridiculous.
He's the least sexist
So
person
to
in the
me,
world.
it's like the world is upside down. The people we should be bitching about, we don't. David Chappelle is fucking obvious, and he doesn't even care. That's what's cool about David Chappelle.
Yeah.
He actually don't even give a shit about you.
Overall, what did you think of the special? You liked it? You thought it was good?
The David Chappelle?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna question it, but I like it.
Well,
Love it.
I'm just wondering what you
Yeah,
thought.
no, I loved it. I loved it. I
Yeah.
love every minute of it. It's hilarious. I like anything David Chappelle does. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'd rather watch his shit than Kevin Hart anytime. Because Kevin Hart to me he gives you scenarios of his life.
Yeah.
Kind of like what George Lopez would do too, and they got old quick.
Yeah.
So Kevin Hart does a lot of like, my kids are fucking dumb. My kid's stupid, my son. And it's funny, but it's like, this David Chappelle almost seems like a lot of it is random. If you notice, he actually says shit. It almost seems, I'm not saying it is or not, but it almost seems improvised, and I like his improvised and his timing. So,
Right.
Rather watch him.
Yeah, what I liked about it, what I liked about personally about the special was what I got from it is like, if it's okay to make fun of one particular group, it's okay to make fun of every fucking body.
Right.
It's either everybody or nobody.
But in his attitude, like I said, he doesn't give a shit. He'll tell you what happened, but he doesn't give a shit. And it seems genuine that he doesn't give a shit what you think, whether you like him or not. That's what's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That shouldn't
I
be.
hope, I truly hope so that now more comedians just stop giving a fuck too and don't worry about getting canceled.
Yeah,
and
but I
whatnot.
think me and you talked about it a few days ago, where it's not so much the people.
Right.
I mean, it is the people, but what I'm saying is, it's not directly the people complaining. It's the people that are involved with making money off of these branded people. They're commodities.
Right.
So you got to understand that you're a comedian, you do stand up, but you also work for NBC. You know, NBC is going to say this guy is doing some bad shit or getting a bad rep with talking about gays or whatever. And I'm just giving you an example. NBC is like, we got to pull him off because we're going to lose ads.
Right.
We're going to lose advertisement. So you got to look at it as people always blame the wrong fucking people. And again, I'm not saying it's not the people, but what I'm saying is the NBC, the corporations know that the people are stupid. They know they're so stupid that they don't want to lose advertisements. So the corporations are the fucking that are chicken shits, and they're the ones that are willing to pull off certain artists. So again, it goes back to the same shit. We blame the wrong fucking people. You should blame corporations and go, look, fuckers, we'll still want to buy Coke. We still want to buy Doritos. Stop taking off these fucking people. But you're bitching. Yeah, we'll bitch. Let us bitch. You know, we're little bitches. But don't take off these fucking things. And it's never going to happen, by the way. They're never going to change that.
It's always going to be like 1% of the population who bitches about something. And for some reason, that 1% gets listened to. That's a pain in the ass.
Again, but don't blame them. Don't blame them. Blame the corporations. The corporations are the ones that are saying we're going to lose money. Right. And because they know that 1% stupid. And the rest of the world is going to listen to that 1%.
So the 99% that are listening to the podcast?
Yeah,
hopefully.
Good example. Do you give a shit what he says? Good example. Us three right here.
What?
Do you give a shit what David Chappelle says?
In what sense?
It doesn't matter what he says. He's going to say it in a comedic.
No.
Okay. So you believe that we're the only ones that think this way?
No, for sure.
There's a shitload of people that think like us. We don't give a shit. But the news, the corporations don't see that. They see 1%, like you said, and they're the ones that are saying, no, we're going to listen to the 1% because we don't want to lose any money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I liked about the movie? Speaking of that, him being left at the altar, I like that they didn't go with he caught her cheating.
Right.
You know, and it clearly plays on that whole she left him because she's not even a villain in the thing. You know, she seems like a bitch, but if you think about it,
well, she is a bitch. She left him because she didn't want to be married to a wedding singer.
Right, but
that's a bitch movie.
That is a bitch movie.
Yes,
I've never seen one.
But had he married her, it would have been worse. So at least she had it in her mind enough to say, you know what am I doing?
Well, like he said, that information would have been get a day ago.
Yes,
that was brilliant too.
That was my point. That was my next point, man. That her timing was off.
You're defending her too much, dude.
I know.
No, I'm just saying that she wasn't like a horrible person.
She was a whore.
She wasn't like a villain, you know.
And please take off my Van Halen shirt because you're gonna.
They might break the. You're gonna jinx them.
Jinx them, break the band up.
The band's gonna break up. It's Julia. Which, by the way, how great was that character?
She was great. She was so beautiful in that one.
Yeah. So likable. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys about something right now. I didn't like Drew Barrymore, and I didn't like Drew Barrymore movies, except maybe E.T.
Really?
For sure, E.T. and maybe Firestarter.
You didn't like her in Poison Ivy?
I didn't like Poison Ivy. I didn't like none of her slutty year movies.
Her B movies? Oh yeah, her early '90s B movie.
Yeah, like all that kind of shit. I didn't like it.
The doppelganger.
Oh, she's a good actress.
She is, but I'm saying in those days she seemed really.
She did slutty movies.
She seemed really annoying to me. I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand Drew Barrymore. In this movie, I fucking loved her, and I think after that, every movie. Okay. Oh, what about the old lady, dude?
I did a hip.
Oh, when she gave him meatballs in his hand.
That always bothered me.
That did too.
No. Like, is she fucking crazy?
Well, she did sing Rapper's Delight. I mean,
she said she didn't have Tupperware, but fuck, a napkin.
Yeah, no.
A fucking
and then
plate.
Then she squished it in with her hands. Oh no, no,
like
no,
good
no.
stuff. Like, and then Linda opens the door.
Oh, that too.
Oh yeah.
Right, and that's when she decides to say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna."
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Because I get the feeling that she was gonna tell him they're like,
I
love you. Or something.
Yeah, or something, but they extended it.
Yeah.
Because she
right.
And then he gets up and she, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And throws her out. Which, good job.
I wouldn't throw her out right away. I'm saying I would have a conversation with her.
All right.
Of course.
Well, he was done with her. I mean,
I know, but why waste a good piece of conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Well, depends what you talk about. Oh. All right.
That's what you mean.
So they get on the airplane. They make it seem like it's two different airplanes, but at the end of the day, it's the same airplane.
Right.
And we get this really awesome song that Santa writes supposedly on the way to the airport.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good song, dude. How good is that song?
It's a good song.
Even as a...
I wanted to play it at my wedding, dude.
Did
That's
you?
how good it was.
Why not? Why didn't you?
what the hell? No.
Why? I mean, it's not like a horrible song.
No, I know, but it's just Adam Sandler. I mean, wouldn't play that at my wedding.
Look at him, just confused.
I know he does look confused. No, dude, I would not play that at my wedding. It's a cute song, but that is not a wedding song.
Okay, what part of your wedding? First dance?
Yeah, that's